Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are in the Duck Village. I'm blocking this sir here from walking. I'm on patrol. We need to protect the village if it's attacked by Zexons. He's attacked. I don't know why I said that.
And it is part of grassland, keep in mind.
Yeah. This has been a good friend. What? Okay. This has been a good friend to me, but I can't depend on it forever. You take it. Oh, except toy dog. I don't know what he was talking about. I was just like, the boat?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Sorry, my brain's not completely on. We've been doing a lot of training at work, and they speak business jargon, and I don't speak business jargon, and my brain really hurts after, like, trying to understand everybody. Like, the funny thing is, every time I quote one of the slides to one of the trainers, they laugh at me, like, where'd you get that from? Like, one of your own slides? Like, they don't even know what I'm trying to tell them.
Phew, now I'm getting hungry. Things are getting unsettled around Lizard Clan as well, I'm worried.
So just an example of business jargon for any of you guys who aren't in the field. My favorite quote from one of the slides that I always have to I think I ended up asking like 6 people to translate it before I got a real translation was, the slide said, unlock the intrinsic motivation of knowledge workers. I'm not and all I think, from what I've gleaned from talking to several people, a lot of people by this point, is what they mean is make sure the developers are motivated to come to work and do their job. So I don't know why they just don't say that, but I don't know. Let's see. Imperial love, light and shadow, huh? Ooh, this might be good.
Why say something simply when you can get paid to say it in a complex, obtuse way?
Exactly, and that's what my dad told me. Because I got frustrated and asked him why people talk like that, and he goes, well, how else are they supposed to earn money? And I was like, yeah, but still, I mean, like, it's okay to speak like that to other business people, but don't come and talk to the text like that, like,
Snappy, you just need to... Like you just need to ideate on your intrinsic motivation a little bit longer, and maybe you'll discover that you, as a knowledge worker, can self-motivate your synergies.
It's funny though, because when I quote stuff like that from their own slides, they're like, we said that? I'm like, yeah, what's it mean? And they're like, hold on a second. It's like the first episode of Daria. If anyone y'all have seen that show, it's one of my favorite shows. She's been forced to take this class to improve her, help her, what is it? Her self-esteem. And of course she says she doesn't have low self-esteem, she has low self-esteem, she has low esteem for others is the way she words it. But like, he's reading, the teacher's reading off this paper, and she's like, that makes any sense. And one of the other students was like, he doesn't know what it means, he's just reading it. That's how I feel like a lot of these trainers are. No, not all of them, I've met some pretty good ones, but I'm a security guard at this store, but there's no action in this town, I'm bored. It's a good thing. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in a town where there's no action. And I do live in a town right now where there's no action. We're going to be leaving it soon. I'm very sad. Are you asleep? Oh, no. Good day to you. I don't think we need to buy anything. I know. Let's put the Pale Gate root on Cecile. Impossible.
I was gonna say, seriously?
I think the Pale Gate always goes on the head. Yeah, that's why it's impossible, because no one's gonna put it on their head.
Because Cecile doesn't have a head? Is that what you're getting at? Like,
she's wearing a helmet. She can't put the rune on her head.
Oh, so it's not that she has an empty head.
Correct.
Okay.
She has a head, and it's functional, but because I don't know. I guess because of the helmet she's always wearing. Who knows? Welcome to the Duck Village. I'm the village chief. Please relax and enjoy yourself. I love their clothing style. It's very bright and colorful. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. You all look so excited to be at work today. Hey, care to trade? Make a little money? No, I don't. Why am I talking to you? I got a present the other day. A knight statue! Yay! Yay! Was it a duck knight? Lizard knight? Human knight? Can I go up this ladder? I gotta get like right in front of it.
That is awesome.
Thomas?
Oh, sorry. Ladders aren't my strong point.
I can't believe you won't climb the ladder! Seriously, Thomas?
This isn't that sort of game, Smappy, okay?
But I mean, at least impress your girlfriend. She's right there. Climb the ladder.
It's more about not embarrassing her as she's wearing armor, and it would be kind of awkward for her to try to get up the ladder.
Good point. We'll go with that. Shoot, I never win the lottery. That's the point.
In fact, you know what? It could also be out of modesty because he knows that she's wearing a skirt.
Ladies first. Welcome. Alright, see what we got. The wall rune. Do we have a wall rune?
Not that I'm aware of. We haven't really looked at runes too much yet, honestly, in the game.
So, yeah, I'm not big into runes on this game. I'm pretty sure I explained it earlier with the whole, you know, timing system and hurting each other and stuff like that. I just don't rely on runes nearly as much. The wall rune is very popular in this. There's a specific character I love to put the wall rune on. We'll see him later. I just don't know if I should buy it. No, I'm just
No, don't say anything more. Just leave it alone.
Right now and put it in the... You know what? We should not have a problem finding it later.
Yeah, they're not exactly rare. Well, they are, but not super rare.
It's more common later in the game. By the time we get the character, it should be okay. It shouldn't be too difficult to get. Hello. Huh? Me? I'm Mommy. Sorry. Mommy?
Sure.
The cook. What?
Oh, it's either that or Mammy. Let's go with Mommy.
Okay. I'm looking for something right now.
What is it you're seeking?
I'm looking for the crab rice bowl. I heard it's in
Kaput?
Did we say kaput? It's kaput. I don't know why I wanted to say Kupo, and I keep wanting to say Kupo for some reason, and it's not. Kaput Forest. Where is Kaput Forest? Is it near here?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh well, thanks anyway. Yeah, Thomas doesn't have anything to say, but the other characters actually know where that forest is, and they tell her. But it doesn't make a difference either way. Yes, I appraise everything.
So I learned something the other day that I was not aware of. That in Japan, black cats are good luck, as opposed to in America where they're bad luck.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I only knew that because of Kuroneko-sama from Trigun.
Well, and that's what immediately came to mind was Trigun, which is why when I just saw what I thought was a cat off to the left there, right?
Yeah, it's black cat too.
Yeah, with the big green eyes, it reminded me of the one from Trigun.
Okay, so I'm sure y'all noticed that I skipped a building. One of my favorite recruitment things is in there, so I'm kind of holding it off for last. Oh no, it looks like we're going to see yet more fighting. I never grow tired of the water wheels. He just stares at it all day. Wait a minute. How is the water wheel even functioning? Aren't they on a lake?
You know, you ask some good questions.
I never thought about it until now. But soy sauce made in this village is very popular in Caleria. I don't know why I can't read today. Can't eat fish without a soy sauce, eh?
You know what? It could be that it's not actually a lake, but instead it's more like the Everglades, which are, you know, the widest river in the world, basically.
I guess. I mean, there is a current, but that can't possibly be enough current to move the water wheel. But...
It's moving very slowly.
Yeah. Okay. To the end. So yeah, we came in here before and the innkeeper was gone, or not there, so we'll find out why here in a second. Hey, everyone's heading out back. There must be something going on. Some of my favorite recruitment things are like all the Suikoden games. I'm so excited. Ooh. Hello, sir. I leave Kuraya village for a few days and they torch the place. Scum! Those accursed ironheads. You were wearing interesting clothing.
Is this the rumored Buddha Hook? I see the water. The castle is much smaller than I imagined. Buddha Hook? No, you're way off. This is Duck Clan Village in the Grasslands. Goodness, are you saying this is not the castle I seek?
It's not even a castle.
Buddha Hook is a long ways away. Do you know the location of Buddha Hook? I wish to open up a shop there.
Now, I think you were supposed to tell him the location.
I think so.
Yeah, at this point you are.
Buddha Hook is by a beautiful lake, 3 plains beyond these woods. Is that so? You have my gratitude.
Yeah. This might seem familiar. Back from one of the previous Suikoden games.
Hope he makes it.
Okay, might give you kind of a clue to what kind of shop he wants to open.
A lost and found?
No, it's you'll see. Like the inn? Quack. Hold on. Like the inn? Quack. There are one or two rather strange guests, but don't worry about them. There was somebody else who opened up a shop in one of the previous games that was lost all the time. Okay. Oh, hello. You startled me. I didn't think you were here. I'm practicing. Watch out or you'll get hurt. Oh, look. She's got a last name-ish. Does she remind you of anybody?
Vaguely so. Now, here's the question. Is the ladder or the ladders in front of her actually useful?
You can't. If you're anybody but Thomas, you can go up and down the ladders. Thomas won't do it, though. Excuse me. Whoa. I read this on a trip. Have it if you like. Oh, sweet. Got an old book. Too bad we don't have a librarian anymore.
What is this? This is clearly a murder case. Officially, it will be known as the Duck Murder Case.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun. According to the inn's guest list, the victim's name is Jonathan. Every bone in his body is broken. No personal items appear to be missing. So it may have been a personal vendetta. It won't be an easy case to solve. Would you like to assist me?
You know, I don't think I've ever done this with Thomas, actually. Sure, I'll help.
Sure, I'll help. Thanks. Now, let me get to work.
We better solve this murder.
The Duck Murder Case.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Does he have a superhero voice now?
I guess.
Here I come!
I expect you to get, like, really deep for some reason.
I thought about it briefly. We can try that. Let me start from the beginning. It happened right when I checked into this inn. That's not any better.
I was gonna say that's worse. he sounds like a burglar.
Well, he kind of looks like one when you get down to it. I mean...
Oh, you already read that. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like...
I'm just so enthralled by that random voice, I guess. Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, we heard horrible crunches and splintering noises coming from Mr. Jonathan's room. It was too creepy to be woodbreaking.
Let's go check out. Uh-oh. There's our suspect.
Dun dun dun.
It was the doc. Oh my god! Crap.
Quiet down! Don't touch anything. It's all evidence. This is officially a murder case.
A murder?
Wherever I go, I run into cases like this. I suppose that's what comes with being a famous detective.
Because that's what you want to do, is commit murders around famous detectives.
It's kind of like Angela Lansbury. Everywhere she goes, there's just murders.
Yeah.
So, you're saying there was no one except for Mr. Jonathan in the room? Is that right?
Yes, when we entered the room, there was no sign of the murderer. At the time, only the detective and myself were near the scene. And Howard, the janitor, in the courtyard.
A janitor in the courtyard? Suspiciously named Howard? The duck?
Yes, you can ask him questions later.
Now, let's search the room first. There are always clues left behind. Be thorough!
Yeah, you don't want to take those clues with you. Alrighty. I'm stuck. I like the beds, they got like straw and stuff on them.
You might want to turn away. This is ghastly. Arms, legs, all twisted and mangled.
I think like Ghetto's reaction is ugh, and Chris's reaction is like, oh well. I don't know. I don't remember what Hugo's reaction is. But I like Thomas's. You might want to turn away.
His face looks oddly peaceful, though. Judging by how the feathers are still smooth, there must not have been a struggle. Was he attacked in his sleep?
It's actually, Actually, that was really well observed about the feathers. I don't remember them talking. I think they all talk about his face looking peaceful, but yeah.
A small window. It's propped open from the inside. A child might be able to get through it.
But not the janitor. Oh.
Strange smell. There are burnt embers. It looks as though some sort of herb was burned in the vase. Could it have been a ritual?
It was a ritualistic murder! Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember if there was anything up there or not, I guess. Okay, yeah, the window. Sorry, when you get close to something, he talks about it. Oops. Yeah, see, I got too close to the duck. I think that's it.
That's about all the clues we can find. Now, go out and make some inquiries. I am counting on you. Please bring back some reliable information.
Okay, aren't you gonna do the investigating?
He is.
He's just staring at him. Oh, hello, lady. I hear Cry Village was torched. I'm scared. Okay, she has nothing to say about the murder. Oh,
well, why would she know about it?
Oh, she's standing right outside. I mean, maybe she saw the murderer run out. Huh? The murderer? Yeah, I heard the sounds of bones breaking. I was so scared I didn't go into the room. But I saw my master and the detective kid running in that direction.
After the noise, did anyone come out of the room?
No, not a soul. If they did, I would have seen them. From the time I heard the noise until my master went into the room, no one came in or out.
You must be kidding me. No one can escape through the window, it's too small. The door is the only way out. Are you saying that the murderer vanished into thin air?
Huh? Are you saying I'm a liar? Okay. Let's see, did you see anything? Oh yeah, no, it's just the same thing. He doesn't care about the murder. Well, this murder. Okay, do you have anything to say? Sir? Welcome. Would you like a room? Yeah, can I have the one on the right? Alright.
I mean, you could take the upstairs, I suppose.
Yeah. No, I can't because I'd have to climb the ladder.
Well, he could rent it out to you then.
Alrighty, so I think that's it. You don't need to leave the area for this, I'm pretty sure.
That's about all the clues we can find. Now, go out and blah 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 blah.
What? But
yeah, you need to go out.
Who else did I miss?
You need to go out. Like out of this area.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
Okay. I thought for some reason I wasn't supposed to leave the area. Maybe that's what... Okay, leave the inn.
I can point you towards where you need to go.
Do I need to go to the trading post?
No.
Oh, the village chief. I need to talk to the village chief. Where was he? Okay, maybe not. I know, we need to play the lottery. I think I know who I'm supposed to talk to, I just don't remember where they are. Because if you remember, we saw something about, like, burning embers. I think we're supposed to ask somebody about that, right? Oh, you mean the death of the traveling duck? You know, I met the guy the night before he died.
Really?
We didn't talk much. He just wanted to sell me a strange herb. He said something about the herb being used for a very important ritual in a faraway land. It gave me the creeps, so I didn't buy any. I don't know whether it has anything to do with the case, though. Right.
An herb? Really? Thank you for that information.
Good luck in your investigation. I hope you catch the killer. I feel kind of unsafe living here now. That should be it, right?
You gotta talk to one more person. But they're in one of the shops.
Okay, you know what? I think I might remember who it is, and I'm gonna be totally wrong, so you guys can all laugh at me when I'm wrong. Haha. Hey, Lizard. You talked about it being boring, right? Oh, well, apparently he's still bored, even though there's a murder.
Maybe it was an herb from his faraway land.
You. Okay. Worth a shot. For some reason I thought the lizard guy had something to say about a murderer. Oh no. How did I miss that? I don't think they have anything to say. Yeah. You? Oh, you're not a shop. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, she'll figure it out eventually.
I told you I broke my brain. I put in a support ticket for it. It'll be a couple days. So, you're talking about the murder case. Well, you know, the day before the murder, I saw an unfamiliar duck acting suspicious here. He was looking at the trade goods and taking notes about them.
Taking notes, did you say?
He dropped this when he left. It looks like part of a letter. Alright, letter fragment. Can we look at it? Don't look at it. Torn letter fragment dropped by the victim. Okay. So now we go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, I was hoping the lizard guy had something to say. Whoa. Okay. Didn't know what was down there, but... I like how all the signs are on, like, lily pads.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome, actually. The whole design for this village is really cool.
Yeah, it was really well done. I think it's one of my favorite things about this particular game in the series, is the design of all the villages. Alrighty, we have more clues.
I see. Can I see the letter fragment?
I present it.
To do ga tonight. No one is to interrupt me. Ga, what does it mean? Do you think Mr. Jonathan was planning to do something? I heard from a townsperson that people burn herbs for foreign rituals. Mr. Jonathan was burning an herb to perform an exotic ritual. When a murderer came into his room, he was then killed by having all of his bones broken. The murderer left the room without being seen by us or the janitor. This case appears to be sort of satanic in nature, but I promise I'll untangle the mystery.
Who could it be? I don't think it was a janitor. He didn't seem to have any motive. Of course, we don't know anything, so nobody has a motive.
For a crime so heinous, you
Except
can't
for
expect
maybe
somebody
him.
to have a rational motive.
Maybe maybe it was a detective, so he could have something to do.
Exactly. Or the board guy. What's happening? I wonder... No... Aha!
You mean the lizard guy?
Huh? What did I say?
You said it was the board guy. I was like, did you mean the Lizard Clan security guard?
Oh, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, he committed the murder to give him something to do.
Yeah. Excuse me? I've got it! I know who did it! I've unlocked the mystery! I'll reveal it to you!
We'll see if Icon's right. What's going on? What's everyone doing here?
Please be patient. A famous sleuth usually reveals the truth in front of all the suspects.
Uh-oh. I don't see the lizard guy here. He must not be a suspect. So, you know who the murderer is?
Yes, sir. Thanks to my excellent assistant. By the way, let me ask my assistant. Who do you think the murderer is?
So we could say the innkeeper looks suspicious. It was Mr. Howard. Did Mr. Jonathan commit suicide or I didn't? You know I can't resist you guys.
Do it. I did it. All right, everybody, arrest my assistant. What? Just kidding. Well, now let me explain.
I like in the Phoenix Wright game on the iPad. If like the first one, if you say you're the murderer, you get an achievement for, and the achievement name is "Hand in your badge." Anyways.
We were hindered by making too many assumptions, by being narrow-minded and subjective. This is a bad way to investigate.
I know some people like that in real life. Alright. Don't be so pretentious. Tell us now, who is the murderer?
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Jonathan. Wake up!
Wow, is it morning already?
Whoa!
What the? Why is everyone here staring at me? Oh, are you interested in doing yoga with me? I'm just learning, but I love how limber it makes me. Yoga? Yoga, you mean...
That's right. It's a method of advanced exercise originating in a faraway land. I was almost fooled myself. Seeing him in that position, it's no wonder we thought him dead. Then I remembered about that particular herb being used in yoga.
You thought I was dead. I beg your pardon. Of course, I'm still a beginner, so I might have looked awkward. You looked awfully funny. Haha, let me show you how to do it. Ready? No, not in a million years.
It wasn't a murder case from the beginning? Yes, the guilty person is whoever declared it a murder case by simply looking at the scene.
Who could that be? Whoever declared a murder case.
Be quiet, do not touch anything in this room. This is a murder we're dealing with.
A murder?
Why, wherever I go, I encounter strange cases. I suppose famous detectives are destined to be challenged.
You are the one.
Why?
This is getting ridiculous. I'm going home. Everyone arrest Thomas. I'm going back to work. This is a waste of time. Well then, I'd like to resume my gnarled root position if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Huh. A mysterious affair solved. Huh. Phew. I feel so good after solving the case. Oh, I see. So, where can I go next? Another intriguing case awaits me somewhere. The question is, where? Any ideas, assistant?
So I could not advise him, but we don't want to do that.
Can you come to the Buddha Castle? Yes, I know that castle. That might not be such a bad idea. Better than twiddling my thumbs.
And making up murders.
But please don't start another case. What? Do you think I'd make up a case just to get attention? Not my style, sorry. I'm going on ahead of you. Bye.
Yeah, I love his recruitment, but he's definitely my least favorite out of all the detectives. Although, to be fair, recruiting the detective in Suikoden 5 is a real butt. Wait a minute. I'm meditating. Wait, weren't you just on the floor? Like, what? Okay, whatever. Let's go. So, that should be it for Duck Village for now. I believe we got everybody. We can.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video here, and we'll see you guys next time when we're somewhere else. Bye for now.